Hello, Cancer. This is My World Tarot coming at you. Just trying to get everybody in today for general readings. Please hit that like and that subscribe. It's free. And yeah, and share. I did a live reading earlier, so please go ahead and check that out. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm sending out positive energy. Let's see what's going on with Cancer. Okay, in your recent past, you feel like there was some betrayal, some deception, somebody getting away with something, being sneaky. Maybe had something to do with your work or your monies, maybe. You were very unhappy and wanted to get rid of the situation. But you had love and compassion for this person. Absolutely. And you went with your intuition and you know your higher power in the situation. Maybe you didn't see something right out, but you felt it. And I'm getting Pisces energy with that. Okay, Cancer. Let's see. In the present, you're kind of restricting yourself. You know, trying to make your home a happy home, trying to get everything aligned now. You feel like you're making progress and, you know, you're victorious over it. Although there was some disharmony and imbalance, maybe, but you took speedy action. It looks like you might have traveled a little bit, or someone else, or wherever this negative energy was coming from, has gone. You made a swift change. So I'm assuming it was you, Cancer. Yeah, you kind of left the situation, and there was maybe some traveling involved with it. There is a breakdown of communication with this person. You're going through a transition right now, and that could be a good thing. We have the new moon tonight, and that's a spiritual renewal. So I'm thinking maybe that has something to do with this transition that you're in, you know, and it's focused mainly on making your home a happy home. Maybe you were tired of some negativity that was going on in your home. Some hasty decisions that were made before that, you know, or maybe you're feeling like you made like a hasty decision on leaving, but you know, you're still contemplating stuff. You know, you're still kind of trying to get into that. Okay, did I do the right thing? You're very being here in the new future. You're you're going to start being very giving and sharing. You have fear of unknown or lack of planning on what the future holds for you right now. Yeah. You got some emotional insecurities and some maybe someone is depending on you, you know, as far as, you know, maybe you're the head of the household or you know, something like that's going on. Let's get more on what happened here in the recent past. Definitely see some walking away, some loss, some regret, some disappointment. It has something to do with somebody in the house. So I don't know. It could be, you know, maybe one of your kids, or it could be your spouse or someone you were living with. Kind of was making chaos in the house, and you kind of nipped it. Either you left or you had them leave. I'm seeing that it wasn't you were being very you were the authority figure in it, maybe. Well, here, Cancer, maybe. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, it's you that was the authority figure. Yeah. you were like the head of household, and there was something going on in your household that you totally disapproved of, but you got away from it, or had them go away, so that you wouldn't have to deal with it. And now you're back on routine. Things are running efficiently. Yeah, you're kind of like celebrating your peace, not like out there like woohoo, they're gone, but like just like taking a breath, like okay, now things are starting to fluctuate better. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, because you were kind of like at a stalemate and didn't know what to do. You had some blocked emotions going on because maybe it's someone you cared about, you know. So you kind of, isolated yourself and restricted yourself, kind of imprisoned yourself to kind of think about it and think about what choices you should make. Yeah. But initially you sat down and you talked and you collaborated maybe with this person and said, hey, look, things ain't working here. It could have been a roommate. It was someone you cared about. Because like the marriage card isn't popping up or something. And so, it's definitely somebody you cared about, whether it be a child, older child, a friend, a roommate, something in that in that area. But you sat down, you talked to them, you both collaborated, and it was a better idea for a person to leave. So now you've got a new beginning here, and things are looking pretty darn good. Yep, you are definitely took action and took care of the situation. I mean, Cancer, we all got to take care of our homes, and if there's something that's not right going on and you've got grandchildren or children or, even if it's just you in the home, you don't want any that negative or chaos around you, especially if it's against your lifestyle. It's me. I don't like chaos around me, maybe when I was younger. But we get to a certain age and we're like, no, or even to a certain point in our life. You don't even have to be older. It could, you can be a younger person. You know what? I just don't want the chaos around me. Like I just, want my peaceful life. Oh, Cancer, I got a couple cards that flew out of my hand. So, yeah, you felt like this person was just made promises that they didn't deliver on, so maybe it was a roommate and they didn't pay the rent like they said they would, or they kept saying, oh, it's coming, and it never came. But you saw, you got mental clarity and you made a breakthrough in the situation. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what else they've got for you there, Cancer. So things, things are looking good now. What does the future hold here for Cancer in this situation? So, whoever it was, okay, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, okay? No sugarcoating at my World Tarot. We don't judge, we don't sugarcoat. Might give us, your opinion, or might give you my opinion, my advice, but I don't sugarcoat. Whoever it was, whatever was going on, had to do with some kind of addiction. Or you felt like, you were bound to them for some reason. So it could have been, one of your kids, it could have been a grandkid, it could have been a sibling, it could have been, somebody that you care about, a friend. And it could have been an addiction that they had a problem with. You said, can't have it around me, sorry. Yeah, and it was a painful separation for you. Absolutely a painful separation. It was an imbalance in the relationship, whatever relationship it might have been. There was some emotional immaturity going on, so I'm thinking it was probably one of your kids. Yeah, and, it was inevitable that they had to go on, because you can't enable somebody has an addiction problem or are causing chaos or haven't grown up yet. You know what I mean? Like it's tough love, and especially if it's your child, you gotta go, you know what? You're an adult, Yeah. We can be there for them, we can try and help them, and if they don't want to take the help, well, what are you to do? You've got to show them a little tough love. And that's how they grow. So you had some, and they it looked like they were too dependent on you. So, yeah. But now you've got some good energy going on around you. It looks like you've had some breakthrough, some mental clarity, about the situation. You feel like it was fair, it was true, it was, cause and effect. You feel like they were being very manipulative, and they, took advantage. But, you got inspiration, power, and creation, and beginnings. You've got some great stuff that's going to come through. And, you're going to have some great changes coming through. Some endings, some beginnings, some change, some transformations. It looks like... you're going to have some renewal, inspirations, which coincides with that new moon, spiritual renewal. So, it looks like things are going to be going pretty good. You've got power, skill, you concentrate on your actions, and you're looking forward to the future. You don't feel burdened anymore, so you've had some clarity. You've had some definite clarity. And I know it's someone you cared about, so it's got to be hard for you, Let's see here, Cancer. Feel like, though, there was some completions and accomplishments, and it has to do with that travel. So wherever they went, or you went, removed yourself, it looks like that you accomplished what you were out to do. So, which in this situation was like you just wanted away from the situation, or you just wanted them away from your house and situation, because now you've got your house, your foundation, everything seems to be a little stronger. So, and it looks like it's you that went. So, that's a good thing. You didn't give up. You were a little bit overly protective at first, but you knew that there was greed and stuff like that from them, and that's why you went. Yeah. But now you got security, control, power, discipline. You've got an abundance. Everything's looking good. It's a regretful but necessary transition that you made. I've got the Six of Swords there. Yep. You might take a little bit of financial loss because of what was going on, but look at that. You got the Strength card right afterwards, which is, you've got the courage, the patience, and the control, and, you're competent in doing what you are doing. So it looks like you've overcome it, Cancer. It looks like you went down the right path. And let's get some advice from Spirit on this situation. Spirit, can you give me some advice for Cancer on this situation, please? And I'll be using my, Life Purpose Oracle cards for that. Let's see here, Cancer. Advice for Cancer on this situation, Spirit, please. Show me the cards you want Cancer to see. Show me the cards Cancer needs to see for this situation. Okay. Justice. A Justice card came out. It says you bring fairness and protection to others who need your help. So you were fair and just in what you did. Okay? That's what Spirit is saying. And music came out. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So, listen to some good music when you start feeling that anxiety or that worry about it. Put on some music that you enjoy. And Speaker. Speaker says, your life purpose involves your skills of orientation. So just talking to that person and, just calling and making sure they're okay, and, do that, and so that way they know that there is somebody who cares in case they are in a bad situation, or if they're on the wrong path right now. Just knowing that can help somebody, because we all have a past. We've all done things we're not proud of. Nobody's perfect. So just knowing that people care is a big thing, especially if someone is in addiction. Okay, so yeah, I hope it all works out for you, Cancer. And if this resonates, please let me know with the comments below, and hit that like and that subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. And yeah, I'm sending out positive energy to you. I'm wishing you well. Sending out hugs and kisses. And I will see you at the next reading.